Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Natalie, I teach the art of hand balancing, and today we have an advanced daily handstand practice for all of you who are already at an advanced or intermediate level. So let's get started and jump right in with a warm-up. Okay, let's start by pulling the stomach in towards the spine to stabilize the lower back and circle the shoulders backwards. Big juicy circles, creating a maximum shoulder articulation here. And to the front, same thing, big circles, trying to really make the circle bigger at the back, and big arm circles. Pulling the stomach again in towards the spine and to the front, same thing. Big circles, making the circle bigger behind you. Okay, very good. Now let's curve and open. Curve and open. Curve from the center of your chest and open. Curve and open. Curve and open. Curve and open. And curve and open. You can bend the knees here a little bit to go along with the movement. Great, that's our shoulders prepared. Let's take it into a side bend. You can take the hand here just below the knee, or you can also put your elbow on your thigh and really make sure you pull to the side with the arm, having the arm very close to your ear. Let's open up the shoulders quickly with the wall here, actively pushing into the wall, keeping the shoulder line elevated, and use the weight of your shoulders to come a little bit closer to the ground. Okay, great. Next, interlace the fingers behind the back and straighten the elbows. And stay here and hold the stretch. Make sure you keep those elbows really straight. And let's open up the straddle here. Arms propped up on the knees, gently moving from side to side, just gently opening up the straddle line that we need for our handstand practice. Hands on the floor, and let's quickly straighten and just use the weight of your head and your upper back here to come a little bit closer to the ground, and bend and straighten. And bend, push the knees out to the side and straighten, warming up our straddle. And bend and straighten. And now let's come to the floor, warming up the wrists. Fingers pointing backwards, gently lean back, micro bend in the elbows. And hold the stretch here. Feel the stretch in your forearms. Okay. 4-point position, rocking back and front. And just circle the wrists here a little bit. And I hope that this has prepared you for your handstand practice, but you can also do a longer wrist warm-up if you feel like that's what you need. Okay, core engagement. Let's do sit-ups, small sit-ups here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a couple more. Stick with me. Make sure you're not crunching your head to the front. And now you can also take the hands behind the neck. Let's take a roller, or it can also be a bottle of water, whatever you have, and touch the roller to your feet and touch the roller to your feet. Straighten the arms out as much as you can, up above the head, and a couple more times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Great. Let's get rid of the roller and do a bridge for preparation. So you can put your feet up on an elevation here if you like, or whatever other support you need for the bridge. And let's hold the bridge here, shoulders pushed out and stomach engaged, making sure that the stretch goes into the upper body. And just come out of the bridge and come up to standing. I hope you are prepared for your handstand practice now. I like to do handstands on the floor, so I'm going to get rid of the yoga mat. But if you want to use the yoga mat for handstands, that's just as well. Okay, and let's start with a straight line handstand, just finding the balance point, stacking everything on top of each other, finding that straight line alignment, direction upwards in the feet and pushing down into the floor with the hands, so you get an oppositional pull, pushing into the floor and rising up tall in your handstand. And come down with control. Let's do that again. Just shake your arms a little bit in between the breaks, and now just move your upper body gently from side to side, warming up here a little bit more. So this handstand practice is very quick. Let's try to not take long breaks and do a straight line handstand straight away again here, and hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure you also drop the neck as much as you can, keeping a focus point in between the hands and digging the fingers into the ground. 16, 17, 18, and come down with control. Again, shake your arms here a little bit. You can use the break to circle your wrists a little bit more, or for a stretch of your choice. Also, opening and closing the fingers will help you to get your grip warmed up more here in the first handstand sets. Let's do the same thing straight away again, and hold it here with me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and stomach pulled in towards the spine, pushing up tall through the shoulders. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, and come down. So 20 seconds is what we're aiming at here in these first 3 handstand holds. Okay, let's start in a straddle handstand and opening and closing here. And open and close, open and close, open and close, re-engaging the core every time you close the legs, and all together for 10. Great. Come down with control, ideally through your negative press. And again, use the break here just to loosen up the shoulders gently, or for a stretch of your choice. And let's do this one more time in a tuck, straightening and coming to your tuck for 10. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Very good, and come down with control. Great. So these are very good warm-up exercises to any kind of handstand practice that is already a little bit further than a straight line handstand. And again, here you have a second for a stretch of your choice, or just loosening up the shoulder line. Next, let's Next, let's press up into a handstand and come down. So you can jump into a straddle here and then also come down through the negative. But let's try as much as possible to do this in a press. You can also put your feet up onto an elevation, and let's press up all together here for 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Very good. Excellent. Take a breather here. In the presses, make sure you really round your back as much as possible, and you come up with your legs as close to your body as possible, following the most efficient pathway here with the legs, and pulling the legs closer in towards you. Let's do this again with a nice curve in the upper back and keeping the neck dropped while still having a focus point on the floor. And 1. And 2. And don't lose your balance like I just did. And 3. And 4. Always keep your legs in your front space and don't allow the legs to go behind you. And last one, 5. And take a breather here. Very good. Let's do shape shifts here now. First tuck, straddle and straight, and then the other way around. So really make sure that when you go into the straddle from your tuck, that you go knees first and that you really cut the air like laser rays with your legs. So the first one we're going to do is tuck and then straddle and straddle and straight. So let's do this together from a straight line and go into your tuck, straddle and straight. Let's aim for 5 all together. So this is number 3. Tuck, straddle and straight. Stay in your front space with your legs and tuck, straddle and straight. Fantastic. Last one. And come down. Very good. So make sure that you really keep a very good core engagement here and that you try to hit the shapes here with precision. Loosen up the upper back a little bit because we are going to do this again. So this time is going to be straddle, tuck, straight. Really good core engagement. Push into the floor and let's go. Get into your straight line handstand and let's get into the straddle. Tuck and straight with extra core engagement and straddle. Tuck and straight with extra core engagement and straddle. This is number 3. Tuck and straight and straddle and tuck and straight. You are allowed to fight for balance. Even I'm fighting for balance here. Sometimes the point of the exercise to challenge your balance. Very good. And come back down. Shake your arms or do a stretch of your choice. Short breaks in your handstand practice are key to making your practice really efficient. Let's get into weight transfers next. This is what it's going to look like. Weight transfers. Shift the arm, move the hand onto 5 fingers. Really make sure that you keep your torso in one box and you actively push from side to side. Let's aim at doing 10 weight transfers. You can do these as well with the wall. Fabulous. Get up into your straddle and let's go for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Great. Come down with control. Try to not fall out of the movement. And loosen up the shoulder line. Let's do this one more time. So you can do this in a V shape as well. Really make sure you don't twist or you don't shorten the sides too much in this weight transfer. And let's get into a straddle handstand or V shape for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Okay, great. And come down. Very good. Loosen up the shoulder line again a little bit, and maybe you want to circle the wrists. So now next let's hold the one arm handstand with 5 fingers on the floor, one side and then the other. Let's do 3 sets of these one arm handstand holds. Leg position of your choice, straight line, V shape or straddle. Okay, let's get up and do the next hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And come back to your straight line handstand and stay in your straight line handstand here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come down. Great. Loosen up the shoulder line. You can probably already feel your arms getting pumped. That's totally normal that the forearms get pumped up, and that's a good thing because you are getting stronger. You can just squeeze your arms a little bit here to relax the muscles a little bit. Okay, let's get up. And do the next hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And come back to your straight line handstand. And stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come down with control. Very good. We'll do one last set. Loosen up the arms here a little bit. And squeeze your forearms a little bit to relax the muscles. before we do our last set of this advanced intensive practice. Ready? And get into the handstand of your choice. Straight line, V-shape or straddle. Let's do it. And get into your handstand. Find your center line alignment, transfer the weight and stay for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and come back to your center. Very good. Transfer the weight to the other side and stay for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and come back to your center line. Find the straight line handstand. Stay for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and come down with control. Very good. Again, squeeze your forearms a little bit and squeeze your wrists. Let's do a very quick cool down here. Just squeezing the hands here at the base of the hand a little bit where the biggest amount of pressure sits in the one-arm handstands. And now just flex your arms, flex your hands and push your palms towards the floor, shoulders pushed down and back, opening up the front of the shoulders and relax. Interlock the fingers behind you for one more time. Straighten the elbows. Allow the chest to stick out here and hold it. Run, release. Very good. Take the arm across the front and lock the arm here, shoulder pushed down and press the arm towards you. Make sure you push your shoulder down. Other arm, same thing, across the front, pushing the arm towards you. Shoulder pushed down. And now just take your wrist and flex it the opposite direction of the way you have it in a handstand. So you flex the wrist towards you and just hold that. And then same thing on the other hand, just push the wrist towards you and hold that. Okay, great. Fantastic. Thank you very much for practicing handstands with me. I think you're strong now. Just like me sometimes. Have a nice day.